sectoring, right? So a lot of these things are really basically just, you gotta play with it. If we break down each class, it will take months to do it. So what I'm trying to do is get you the experience and the actual feel of how to do it, right? Because if you include everything else that you know, if you just go again, notice how I'm trying to get into a specific strategy already, right? So again, let's say you tuck me in like this, it's still the same. Okay, so that's just by feel. Okay, so I'm already in an advantage position, right? So something again, if we play, see, I'll get close because now he can't maneuver, he tries to pull my elbow. Okay, so I'm gonna he goes, look. Yeah, no. Look, see?
Oh,
back. Okay? So he puts me in this position, right? I put him in that position. Put me in that position. Which position? In this one. So there I go with this. See? So watch the counter. See? So I'm trying to be careful because you see him here. Because I don't want to harpoon. See it? So when he puts it in, I'll just go like that. I'm trying to go for the fix. He goes for the second one. It's this way, okay? And we're starting here, look. I'm gonna try to hyperextend the elbow and just release that. But I'm trying to chase the fix. He puts it on this side again, it's the same thing. See it? Because if I'm holding this hand and you put it over, okay? He puts it on the other side and shots it here. You see me do this all the time. It's on the back. Okay? Try to go on the back. See it? Sometimes you try to trap them the same way, right? Then you switch. Okay? So the switching, even on the drill at the beginning, he tucks me in here. Okay? I got a position, he's got a position. So what sector can I use? So once you learn all these things, you learn to get in a position where you can take an advantage, right? And again, if I only have it here in a scarecrow, okay, all I have to do here really is bring it back to one. This is number one. That's why everything starts from one out like this. It's a strong position. It's not about like moving your arm here. So he tucks it in. And I grab it. See like how I step so that he doesn't go anywhere? I just pull him in. See? I have a good control here already. Okay? Now, he's trying to go here. Because those are the next moves for that drill. Remember? Look at Robert. How do you, what's the drill from here? That's it. See it? So if he's got me trapped right here, see? It's still a strong position. I'll bring it back to one. Okay? So even if it's here, we grab it again. Okay? So, that position. So like I'm torquing the body already. It's because this is part of what we already know, which is this. We just showed this to you guys. Right? So, if he traps me and points it at me, trap it underneath the sector. See it? Okay? But these things have to come naturally. You have to drill it. All these things have to come naturally. It takes him a while to think about it. What the hell just happened? Okay? So of course he's going to slide it through. Can I get closer and closer? See? Yeah. Okay? Sensitivity. Yes. But the closer you can get, the better, because now they're suffocating, now they're panicking. Okay? So if we're playing, see? I'm already here. He's got my body, but again, remember the control. I keep it close, because what he wants, if this blade, what he wants to do is what? Draw it out. I'm not gonna let that. If he draws it out, I drop him. You see it? Draw it out, drop him. That's all it takes. So again, if he draws it out that way, then follow him. As long as he doesn't do this. That's what you're trying to prevent. So again, he goes, drop. So that way you can get that strike. Watch the step out. Ooh. that make sense? Because a lot of these things you just gotta play. When you start free flowing, and I say, okay, you free flow. Because you can't stop. You're not dead.
You can't stop.
You just keep going.
Can't stop.
Does that make sense?
Oh.
So free flow will teach you that where, well, if I'm not dead, if I'm not down, you gotta keep fighting. But sometimes even if you're down, you gotta keep fighting. You gotta use your grappling. So that's the mentality we're trying to develop. It's like, okay, just because he got me, okay, doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm done. See? It's fine.
Oh.
I'll try this. See? Because you still have, look, everything, all the theory, all the concepts, you gotta know it. You gotta start applying it. That's the beauty thing about the Garimot. It'll teach you how to do multiple things with each hand and each limb if possible. Because it trains your brain that way. So automatically, you just gotta come natural. You gotta practice it. Make sense?
Oh.
Any questions before we close?
You just, everything that he just taught us about Corto, you just speaking.
I'm trying to, again, my goal is trying to concise. I'm trying to like
I
shorten the learning curve for you guys.
totally get it. It's just now I understand why we have to train things a certain way.
Because honestly, how do you train all these things? Sectoring. I don't know. Sectoring. How do you train that by yourself? Yeah. So I'm trying to give you the feel of it right now, the experience. So that way, even if you don't know this by heart, you grab something, you know what to do. You know how to maneuver. Okay, you know exactly the feel of it, what you should be looking for. Okay? Because eventually, I want to get to the stage where Guru, you know, like how Guru does, he does blindfolded. I want to start training that. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Okay? But again, it's not going to happen if you don't have the feel for that basic concept of, see? Look how he's trapping himself, like how I'm moving in. Okay? And look where my weapon is. Always stays where the basic posture. This is patuto. Okay? Look what I said about patuto. Patuto is one of the strongest postures. Okay? Because if he's holding that, there's a reason for it. Because he doesn't want that going in his body. Let's see where I'm at. Release that. Hold it again. Release that. Okay? So again, this is the same concept, except he's in that position. That's the move he's going to use against me anyway, so I use it. Does that make sense?
No, I see what you mean.
It's a game of chess. Okay, that's why the more sensitive you become, the better you play. Alright? Any more questions? Alright, man. Let's stop. Okay?
All right.